Hello and welcome to a Gears of War 4 live commentary. The difference in this one that makes it special is that it is not live as they have been almost entirely in the past. Today in this commentary we're going to be talking about Gears of War 5 and Epic Games and just generally what's going to be on the ballot, I guess, for the future of Epic and stuff. Obviously you can't talk about Epic Games without the success of Fortnite. It's massive and it's just been growing bigger and bigger with people like Ninja just getting damn near Super Bowl ratings as far as Twitch goes. Kind of take a sip of my beverage there. So, with that, I don't see Fortnite going anywhere for at least a while, but I do see a level of staleness that's going to be coming with it over time. Because I like Fortnite, and don't get me wrong, I love Fortnite actually, and I play it pretty regularly. However, to me, I think that it's getting a little stale. And even though they add the new map and all the new features, there's a lot of cool stuff, and I know that there is a lot of people out there who exclusively play Fortnite. But I just don't see, I couldn't see myself playing it endlessly. With that said, I think that they got another probably year on it at least, and it's not even in full form, it's in beta form. So, yeah. I don't really know when they're gonna, I don't know how you can be 4 seasons in, damn near a year in, and still not have, I mean, it came out in 2011, but that was the original base game, so the Battle Royale is really what took it off. Obviously, you guys know all that. I don't see anything coming for it at E3, since they have the Pro-Am. I don't know what they could bring to it, maybe new maps or something like that, or maybe announce a full form. But, you know, the other question is, what is Epic Games working on the side? We know that the developers who haven't been really... We know the developers who make Gears, Unreal, have been working on stuff, blah blah blah, this and that. The Unreal Engine is used for a lot of stuff. However, I can't remember exactly what the name of one of the developers is that worked on the Gears 4 multiplayer, but they haven't worked on anything since Gears. And Gears of War 4 was left pretty open-ended, and from what I can read, it sounds like the next Gears game might be some form of potentially a bridge over to a new Gears series. And they also said that it's not impossible that it would be labeled not numbered, like a Gears 4 or a Gears 3 or 2 or whatever. Which means that it could be similar to a Judgment, and hopefully it's not too similar to a Judgment, if you know what I mean. Judgment was kind of a... With all that said, I don't necessarily know that it's going to be announced anytime soon. It hasn't even been announced, so this is all just complete speculation coming from the deepest parts of my butt and the internet. I don't think that it'll be announced at E3. I don't think it'll be announced at PAX. I don't think it'll be announced at E3 next year. Maybe PAX next year. Or if anything, if it does come to E3, it'll be next year, 2019 E3, and it'll just be like just a picture that says Gears 5, or they'll be selling like a Gears 5 t-shirt or some sort of bullshit like that. With that, I don't know, who knows, I mean, it depends on whether there's another console coming out, or how exactly they're going to do that, or if they're just going to go PC. I think I'm going to do another video going into a little bit more speculation about where the future of Microsoft is going and all the bullcrap like that. Fortnite, though, going back to that, I don't know what they could bring to E3 or PAX. I know that they're doing the Pro-Am at E3 this year, and I imagine that they'll have all kinds of star-studded audience going there to play Fortnite because it's the best thing in the world and nobody's ever made anything as good as Fortnite in the history of all video games. And I wish that upon Epic Games because I love Epic Games. However, you know, get out of here with that shit. Stop. And I already talked about it in the last video, the Battle Royale thing. It's just, I think it's gonna go stale, man. I don't know. It's tough to really say. But I do know that I do want a new Gears game, even if it is a Judgment 2 type situation. I don't know where it could go. Somewhere, because you know that Gears 4 ends like 20 years after. So that's a long time, and then so who knows where this one could go. Maybe it is a Gears 5 and it's gonna be just, they're gonna skip the whole bridge type situation and just go into a whole new Gears. I don't know what I would particularly prefer to happen. It's been a little while since I played the Gears 4 campaign. I might just have to go back and touch up on that, but it was a sweet campaign and it was very fun. Honestly, I think that Gears of War 4 might be my favorite Gears game since, well, obviously Gears 3 was awesome. Judgment I didn't care for. They seem to do in every other type situation. Every other one is really good. Gears 1 was good, but, you know, going back to play it, even the Ultimate Edition, kind of is pretty clunky. You know, I know that there's a whole crew of people, but honestly, if you're the kind of guy who only plays Gears 1, I've always said this, if you're the kind of guy who says, oh, I only liked Metallica for their first album, then you don't like Metallica. You know, if you only like Gears 1 and you hated all the rest of the Gears games, you don't like Gears. It's just the way it is. It's the way that makes sense. So, I think that Gears is progressing and it's getting better, and so is Epic Games, and I think that Fortnite is awesome and it's a huge success and I enjoy it. And I think that, I hope Epic Games just goes on forever and ever and does more badass stuff. I hope they get the funding, and I hope they boot that goddamn Call of Duty out of there. Goodness gracious, that top spot has been belonging to Call of Duty for a long time. Yeah, that Call of Duty stuff has just gotta go. I don't even know if I'm gonna do the next one, honestly. It sucks because I'm kind of torn between, like, I liked Black Ops 2 and 3 a lot. I didn't like Infinite Warfare, I didn't like World War II, I didn't like Advanced Warfare, I didn't like Ghosts, so really the only ones that I've liked is Black Ops. However, I don't know if I want to give any more money to just Call of Duty as a franchise with all this crap, you know? I think that they just go on and steal ideas, and then now I hear this, that they're going to be doing a possible Battle Royale mode, and they're going to get rid of the campaign in order to do the Battle Royale mode. Like, you can't have two. You really can't have two? Why? Why? How hard is it? It's something that you already had. The multiplayer, all you do is just take the skins from the old maps and slap them onto the new ones. I'm sure you can go on YouTube right now and find a comparison video of all the maps in World War II, including all the Season Pass bullshit, and then slap it all over whatever. I can go through myself and make you a video if you really wanted to see how it's the same, because it is. It's just getting crusty, man, and you know, people are going to keep buying the new Call of Duty game because it's the new Call of Duty game. It's the same reason why people keep buying the new Madden and the new NHL and the new NBA 2K. Because it's something that everybody's going to be on, so you got to get on it. Fortnite, I think, is saving a little bit of that, and I think that if any developer deserved it, it was Epic Games. The next one behind that, I like Bethesda. You know, Skyrim, how can you go wrong there? I'm personally not a huge fan of it, but I like that they don't do... They do kind of do the, we're going to upgrade, new edition of Skyrim, new edition of this, new edition of that, buy this, buy that, buy this, please give us your money. Which, you know, people will spend the money because it's a really good game. And the pay-to-play bullshit's gotta stop. I seen that Grand Theft Auto, I think I already talked about this in a video, but they're doing that pay your way through the freaking game type situation. It's just ugly. The gaming industry is just getting ugly, and I don't know what I want to do about it. Still thinking second thoughts on the Switch. I don't know, I haven't ordered it, but we'll see what the situation ends up being. I just don't know, because I went out and bought an iPad a while back, and I was like, yeah, iPad, I'm going to play all kinds of mobile games, and I'll be able to do cool videos on mobile games, and I think I've done one so far. I did that Fortnite PUBG comparison, and kind of stupid. I think I might do a little bit more of an in-depth Fortnite PUBG comparison later on via console, and so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I just think that the gaming industry is just getting a little crooked, and I don't like it. I wish it would just, you know, I wish there was more original games, and that's the thing too, is that there is a lot more original games coming out. MX vs. ATV came out with a garbage new game, and Monster Energy Supercross is awesome. I love Monster Energy Supercross. I'm waiting for that price to go down a little bit. I don't really want to spend $60 on it, because I already pretty much, when I rented it from the Redbox, I beat that sucker. But I will do a video on it soon, mark my words. Yeah. Shit, I might just go buy it after I make this video, and then it'll be like, alright guys, here's my video. So, yeah, this gameplay has been pretty good. I think I ended up going, I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think I'm doing pretty well. I haven't been able to really pay attention. It's weird not doing a live commentary. I feel like I'm just tail spinning because I gotta talk for 10 minutes. It's a little bit easier when you fill it in for, you know, oh shit, oh I'm getting shot, oh my goodness, oh you son of a bitch. You know, you fill it in with all that stuff, make it a little bit more saucy. You know what I mean? But, yeah, that's my take on the whole dang thing. Yeah. I don't want to just go off into nothingness, though. What else is there to talk about with all that stuff? Fortnite Season 4 kicks ass. I probably can't do any videos on Fortnite. I just am not good enough, and I don't think they'd be entertaining. They'd be a tailspin just like this one. So, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one short. I'll let the beat rock with this thing. I think I'm about to win this match anyways. I'll just watch it with you guys. We'll spectate. I haven't played this match. This is just an old match that I had saved. I was kind of trying to get a good match, but for some reason I couldn't either. I would get into a match and everybody would quit, and I'd be playing 5 versus 2, and it would be super boring gameplay, or I couldn't get into a match at all. We're coming up on these mofos. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'll definitely grab one of these. There goes one of them. Final kill, maybe? Final kill for little old Gary for this one? Nope. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I believe I ended up going 18-7. So, yeah, I'm shit, whatever. Peace out. Bye-bye.